It's time for the Joe Show. 75 seconds of reflection for the Westerville school staff from your superintendent. And now, here's Joe.
Hey, welcome to the Joe Show. It is Wednesday, and let's talk about that Super Bowl contest. First of all, um, 330 of you entered my Super Bowl contest, and only 171 of you watched the video. So I'm happy you're participating. Watch the whole reason of the video. Watch the video, but you don't have to. But anyway, almost twice as many of you entered the contest as watched my brilliant advice in my video last week. 330 of you entered. The most these are the answers, right? It was heads. Coin flip was heads. The anthem took just over 90 seconds. The first play was a run. Both teams punted 5 times. That was one of the lowest. In fact, that was the lowest answer percentage. In other words, most of you missed that question because each team punted 5 times. First turnover, 49ers. They did not show Taylor Swift during the halftime. They did mention Tom Brady, and that was the number one answer. Most of you got that one right. 47 points was right at the. It was the over under was 46 and a half. 47 points scored, 25-22. McCaffrey scored, but Kelsey didn't. A lot of people missed that one too. And Kansas City won the game. So anyway, 330 of you entered the contest. 4 of you, well, let me start with this. 1 of you only got one question right, and that was will the Cleveland Browns be in the Super Bowl? So 1 of you missed every question. Good job. 4 of you got 9 questions correct. 9 questions correct. There were 4 of you. All 4 of you are women. So nice job, ladies. And so the 4 women that got got 9 answers right: April Hines at Twain, Emily Considine at Faust, Brandy Young at South, and Alyssa Franklin at Hanby. And so we had to choose a number between 1 and 1,000. By the way, a couple of you guess numbers like 4,312. 4,312 is larger than 1,000. When somebody asks you to choose a number between 1 and 1,000, those are the endpoints. So just some advice for the next time we have the contest. Anyway, you had to choose a number between 1 and 1,000, and I used random.org to select a number. The number I selected was 507. April Hines said 589. So she was the winner of a crisp and clean $20 bill. Congratulations, April. Okay, so I've already spent 3 minutes and I haven't even gone into my message for the day, which is this. Today, I was over at Minerva, France, interviewing kids for BizTown, 5th grade. Great program. All of our elementary schools do it. 5th graders, they take on jobs. They study about how to run a business, etc. Then they go down and take a field trip to BizTown, which is a cool facility that has it's set up so that kids can do all kinds of jobs. There's elected officials, so there's a mayor and a police chief and all this kind of stuff. You can be the CEO of Huntington Bank or Google. You can work at the pharmacy. You can work at Donato's or work for the Blue Jackets. And each kid gets a job, and and there's an economy, and they for half the time they do their jobs while the other kids live in the economy, and vice versa. Anyway, I went over to interview kids for their jobs so that they could be selected for these positions. And one of the questions that we asked in these interviews was, are you a leader, and how have you demonstrated leadership? And again, these are, I'm talking to 5th grade students, and I interviewed 12 kids, and almost every kid, yes, I am a leader. And how have you demonstrated leadership? Well, when I worked in a group with them, I told people what to do. I made sure that they got their work done. If somebody couldn't get their work done, I got their work done for them. I mean, all answers that you might expect 5th graders to say. And I thought, they're great answers. But Celeste gave me, I thought, the best answer. Celeste, are you a leader? Yeah, I am a leader. Can you tell me how you've demonstrated leadership? And she said, yeah, I show kindness. I Loved that. You show kindness. I agree completely that uh, that leadership is all about being kind to people, doing what you can to help them. It's about service. It's not about getting stuff done necessarily. It's about getting people uh, to be kind to them, to be to make them feel valued. And so, why is that important? It's because I believe this. I believe if every leader showed kindness, the world would be a better place. And you have the ability to make the world a better place because A, you can show kindness. B, you can model that kindness for your students so that they in turn model kindness. That's what it's all about. And when I say your students, I'm not just talking to you, teachers, I'm talking to every employee here. You interact with people every day. Kind, kind, kind. Be kind when you can. And then I threw in there's, they gave us a list of 6 or 7 questions to ask. And then I had time. So I asked each student as they were interviewing, if you could be any animal in the world, what would you be and why? And one student, Artis, the kids all chose there were a couple tigers, there were a few eagles, somebody wanted to be a hawk, a couple dogs. But Artis said to me, I said, Artis, you could be any animal in the world. What would you be? And he says, well, all animals have their strengths and their weaknesses. So I guess I'd just choose to be human. I said, human? Why would you choose to be human? And he said, well, things can hurt me, but they won't eat me. I thought that was great. Great answer, Artis. Loved it. Made me laugh. So, reminder, be kind, show kindness every opportunity you get. Our jobs are too hard. Life is too hard to make it any harder than anybody else. So just be kind, be honest, be upfront, be friendly, be kind when you can. And no contest today, but there will be next week. So I hope a lot more of you watch the video and enjoy the contest. So that's it. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for watching the Joe Show. See you next week.